Hi friends, Auntie Anne's gonna read you a Paw Patrol story today called Let's Visit the Doctor by Tex Huntley. One morning, the Paw Patrol was finishing a mission in Adventure Bay. Ryder received a message from Everest on his pup pad. "I'm worried about Jake," she said. "He seems a little sick." "He should go to the doctor," Ryder said. "That's what I told him to do," Everest replied. "But he says he's too busy." "We'll be right there," Ryder said. Ryder and the pups raced up to the lodge on Jake's mountain. The trucks rolled along the snowy roads while Sky zoomed through the icy air. "Hi, Ryder," Jake said with a sniffle. "What brings you up here?" "The pups and I heard you aren't feeling well," Ryder replied. "We wanted to know if we could do anything for you." "I'm okay," Jake said. "I just have a little achoo." Marshall took Jake's temperature. "Looks like you are a little warm. You should see a doctor," he said. "I'll go to the doctor when I have time," Jake answered. "Right now, I'm too busy. I have to fix these steps and move some rocks that roll down the mountain. And then, achoo!" Jake sat down on the front steps of his lodge. "I do feel a little tired and achy." "If you're feeling ill," Everest said, "you should see Dr. Duval. He'll help you feel better and make sure you don't get even sicker." "But what about everything I need to do?" Jake asked. "The pups can help while you go to the doctor," Ryder said. "Yeah, I can fix that broken step," Rocky exclaimed as a hammer popped out of his pup pack. "I can move those rocks that fell," Rubble said. "Rubble on the double." Ryder smiled. "And Everest, Marshall, and I can help Jake get to the doctor," he said. Ryder, Jake, and the pups arrived at Dr. Duval's office. They opened the door and stepped into the waiting room. They sat down until it was Jake's turn to see the doctor. There were books and puzzles to help pass the time. Jake even saw Captain Turbot. "Are you feeling sick too?" Jake asked him. "I'm feeling fit and fine, my friend," Captain Turbot said. "Just coming in for my yearly checkup." "It's important to see the doctor at least once a year," Ryder said, "even if you feel okay." Jake didn't have to wait very long. Dr. Duval opened the door to the examination room. "Hi, Jake," he said. "Are you and your friends ready to come in?" Jake sat on the examination table and took off his shirt. "How are you feeling?" Dr. Duval asked. "A little sniffly and tired," Jake replied. "I just have a cold." "Well, let's do the exam, just to be sure," Dr. Duval said. "This will be really quick and easy." First, Dr. Duval checked Jake's weight and measured his height. Next, Dr. Duval put on his stethoscope. "That's so he can hear inside your body," Marshall explained. "Take a deep breath. Now let it out." "Good. Everything sounds healthy," Dr. Duval said. After that, Dr. Duval took Jake's temperature with a thermometer. 98.6 degrees is normal, he said. "But you are a little warmer than that. You have a bit of a fever." "I knew it," Marshall announced it with a smile. The doctor also checked Jake's throat. "Say ah." "Ah," Jake echoed. Then he added, "Choo." He has sneezed again. Dr. Duval looked into Jake's eyes, ears, and nose with a small light. "Wow, Wow! Everest exclaimed. Doctors have a lot of cool tools. It's like Dr. Duo has his own pup pack. Ryder and the doctor laughed. Even Jake gave a little smile. The doctor tested Jake's vision by asking him to read letters on an eye chart. Well, we're all done, Dr. Duval said, making some notes in his folder. You were right. You do have a small cold, but it's good you came in. If you don't take care of yourself, small colds can get big. The doctor told Jake to get lots of rest and eat some hot soup. When Jake returned to the lodge, the step was fixed and the rocks had been moved. Wow, pups did great work, Jake said, sniffling. Thank you. Just then, Sky came in for a landing with a brown paper bag. Watch out, she said. I've got some hot soup from Mr. Porter's restaurant. Jake put on his coziest pajamas, wrapped himself in a blanket, and enjoyed a bowl of soup. I was silly to think I didn't have time to go to the doctor, he said, especially when I have such great friends who can help me out. There's always time to go to the doctor, Ryder said. Yeah, you should go for a visit if you don't feel good, said Everest. And make sure to get regular checkups too, said Marshall. And if you ever think you are too busy, Rubble said, smiling, just yell for help, finished Jake. If you like reading with Auntie Anne, feel free to click like and subscribe below. See you on the next story.